Oh, there's a problem, guys. The extraction is levitating in the air. It's not high enough, I think. Oh no! How will we get in?
Calling in reinforcements.
How will we get in?
Initiated.
Because you do boot up and automatically get it now.
They left someone.
I forgot once.
Alright, let's see what we have today. Today is going to revolve around support, as that is a new unit that, or a platoon at the moment, that is being established in the server. So we got barrages, 2 support weapons. That's interesting. I think it's focused more on the offensive aspect of the support, and only one of them, its electric, focuses on actually helping your allies. Well, the supply one is, but it's a weird configuration. Okay, I'm going to go first for the hold the line, since it requires 2 missions. There's 2 of us, and one is going for the flamer. So the definition of support in our server is the usual utility where you help your allies, heal them, stun enemies or stagger them, and also bringing firepower, which is in terms of gases and offensive support like flames and barrages. Basically, you're not engaging a lot unless big bombardment is needed in a location. That's why barrages are part of it, and I think that's the concept with this loadout. I was confused with the fact that you have 2 support weapons, so I had to ask the deployment host why it was so, and he said that since support troopers are also ideal for providing a support weapon to an ally that died and just respawned. However, Quasar and Machine Gun, I believe, both have very long cooldowns. I mean, it's not bad, but I think if no one dies, one of your support unit slots is wasted. And it could have fitted a better stratagem. I'm surprised they didn't bring a Krusty's loadout, because Krusty in our server has at least 2 expendables, and since it's fast, even the owner can use it, and anyone can use it basically. And if they have their support weapons, they can even switch to it really quickly if they need an anti-tank. Also, the loadout, if all of them has a long cooldown, once you've used your barrages, cooldown down your support weapons, you have nothing else to do except just fight, which is contrary to what support units should be doing, which is why I brought the Holt shotgun. But I'm not that good yet. I struggle to aim and switch firing modes really quickly, but this was just our first mission, and I believe I was improved a lot on our second mission during this deployment. So with a Holt, I can provide support even though my stuff are in cooldown, and I think that's with the Quasar. Quasar, I'm not big fan of the Quasar. None of my playstyles fit the Quasar. It has a long cooldown, long firing time. It is inferior in damage compared to the other anti-tanks. It's good maybe for infiltration stuff, it would help me, but most of my strategies currently employ either holding the line or being like really fast. Even my stealth is quite aggressive today. Especially when we're fighting Terminids, because infiltration stealth is not ideal for fighting Terminids. There's just way too many of them, and if you're brought throwing knives, it takes too much time to kill the guards before they start alerting everyone around you. See that? Didn't kill it in one hit. It does provide some good supporting firepower though. I can see that the other hold the line diver in our team is using the machine gun instead. It's actually a good idea, except that this means I'm the only anti-tank, and as the only anti-tank with a quasar, that means I'm only reliable for one tank until the quasar like reloads. Oh, I wasn't watching my surroundings that time. One thing that you should constantly be doing is to watch your surroundings, especially for a quasar with a long loading time. If the other required support weapon is a expendable, then we would have more anti-tank. It will fulfill more roles. See here, I have no barrages, and the one that good thing the other support diver with the hold the line build out has barrages left. This loadout is definitely not my playstyle. If I bring a barrage like a long cooldown barrage, I usually balance it out with the rest of the loadout. For example, I would have 2 long cooldown stratagems, but the rest of the kit is well equipped for quick engagements. Probably a recoilless or a jump pack paired with something else. Or if I bring only one barrage, a long cooldown barrage, then the rest is more free to— oh no! The charger hit a hell bomb! This sucks. The thing about support is you have to be very active. If you've been watching Commissar Kai's videos, one thing that you have to be doing is to be reactive to how your allies are doing. If they need help, you should be there. If they need firepower support, you should be there. And ideally, you should be controlling the resupply, as that will help direct where the team will go. They will either retreat to it or push to it, because they would need to resupply or sometimes hold the line, especially on the terminals right now, where it very much so encourages you to work together. It's much harder to solo compared to before. Still possible, but much harder. It's more rewarding to work with other people. I think a big mistake that we did here is we split up. There's only 3 of us, and one of us, the Flamer, has a build that is reliant on the other 2. Well, while he can take on even the heavies himself, it is quite time consuming. And another thing again is I'm the only anti-tank, so if there are lots of chargers and titans, it would bump up the difficulty like so hard. Looks like we started to regroup again. We're still waiting for a 4th member to join us, which would really help a lot. We need more anti-tank, really. While I was playing in this mission, I realized that if they made me use a recoilless instead, and the other guy's using an arc, it would be a perfect trio combination of flame, arc for stunning chargers, and an anti-tank. we would be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, it's not bad for the three of us. We can definitely do it with the load. I'm just whining, I guess, but the team of the deployment is support, you know, so you have to work around the team of the deployment. So even if we displayed on our own, didn't work together and completed it well, I feel like it would still defeat the purpose of the deployment. Finally, we were able to get a fourth man, and we asked him to bring anti-tank, as we need it badly. As you can see, we split up, and I can't be in two places at once, so I can only support one person. As you can also see, I'm kind of improved a lot of my aiming in the middle of the game. Oops, that was a bad dodge. Too late. Maybe should have even dove. Maybe should have just ran to the side. I'm usually a bot player, and I always find bugs to be more difficult for me because they require more skill rather than strategy, and I'm a tactical player. That's why I play bugs most of these days, to improve my skills on it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm being tactical here, which is not the right move. I'm trying to move past them by just stunning them. Maybe I should have... Well, it's not that bad, I guess. It worked. But I left one ally behind. So I was trying to regroup with the other two. I was trying to push our team to stick together. And I was finally able to regroup with them. This is an instance when the Quasar is inadequate. If you're solo and you're just running around, the idea is you got a Quasar to take out a heavy, but you can move around, you can leave. But you are holding a position with your team. That means you need to take out heavies as quick as possible in order to protect your allies and maintain your position. Good thing we have a recoilless, but if I was the only one there, we would still have two heavies roaming around. That's why I'm not a fan of the Quasar, but I do use it if I'm playing solo, or if I'm a dedicated, like a diver that will split off of the team to roam the map alone, since you won't be relying on the resupply, and you can still hold your own against enemies. When I'm playing solo or splitting off, I don't usually engage the reinforcements when I have a Quasar, because again, you're not fast enough to deal with the threat. We were actually struggling very hard to get this objective done. We don't have turrets, and even our recoilless diver brought a heavy long cooldown stratagems. Ideally, when you want to be capable of holding your ground and you're bringing offensive stratagems, you would prefer the ones with a short cooldown, which I've discovered when I played this Trofaco strategy. If you have gas or Gatling barrage, you can drop them down one after the other and cool down so fast. And they can control or defeat your reinforcements really quickly. But if you have a 380 or a napalm barrage, you can only deal with one wave. But once you have patrols coming, reinforcements coming, or like in this case, bugs and hunters that split off from the board, then by the time that barrage is down or over, you've got nothing left. For final net extraction, a lot of things happened in between. We conquered finally the objective, conquered the Mega Nest. The scenario is the same though, that's why I didn't include it anymore. We're just struggling to work together. I think a better move would be to just forget about the team. I think we would have fared better if we just played on our own, as our kits are actually good for reinforcing individual skills. But since we're trying to like stick together and conquer the enemies, we trying to. It's harder to move around when you're all together, unless you have like a leader to actually direct where to go. For example, when there's a reinforcement, instead of engaging it, we would leave it behind and just go for another one. But most of the time, we're just engaging them, believing that we have the proper ordinances of the barrages to take them out. But that is only ideal if you guys can work together very well. Okay, let's see what happened. Oh boy, that is exactly what I thought it will be. The Flamer would get the most kills as they would be the most equipped to be engaging. Me and Bluegill won't have a lot of kills as we focus on support and anti-tank. So even though we're engaging a lot, the number of kills we would have would be inferior. We actually weren't, even though we were able to get over the number required to get a squad bug squasher, we weren't given it because only Mr. Fatality here contributed the most, and the gap for the kills is so big. It is a rule that I don't really like, as it feels like it ignores our contribution. So if you're using anti-tank, obviously if you're dedicated to it, you'll get less kills, but that doesn't mean you didn't contribute and help get that number of squad kills. It's a rule that but I don't really want to protest about it. I don't have the energy for that. I hope they change it in the future though, because I feel like, especially for a deployment that focuses on support, people will be discouraged to support if they're not rewarded for it. Looking back at the bounties, I realized that we weren't able to plan this out so well. And this is one of the challenges of the deployments. Sometimes, or most of the time, the requirements for the deployment is listed like in the last minute, so you don't have much to think, but it tests your strategical abilities to think. So what we should have done is either A, there's no 100% completion on the bounties. That means that we should have just went for the primary objectives and didn't go for 100%. And that means we would have more missions to complete these bounties, and we won't be forced to so many restrictions. That means that instead of having less anti-tank, some of us won't be going for the bounty and instead bring actual anti-tank. We will have the It's Electric to support. Someone with the, you can even combine the It's Electric and supply chain. Supply, backpack, steam pistol, arc blitzer, orbital strike, EMS, arc thrower, some grenades. You can have all of that in one Helldiver. But instead we went for like an entire operation, just trying to complete as many as possible in a single mission. In retrospection though, I think the 4 Helldiver combinations would actually be okay. You have 2 Quasar users with barrages that will be your anti-tank, and they could do the objectives as long as there's no anti-tank around. You have a firewall to keep engaging the enemies, make sure to destroy the enemies and protect their allies in the objective area, while the Electric supports them and making sure that no enemies gets past and bring trouble to the ones doing the objective. I think if we did it that way, that would have been really great. But I wasn't able to plan for it very quickly. Again, the deployments test out your tactical skills, and I missed that one severely.
Tomorrow.
Alright, new day, new challenge, new deployment. Let's see what they have. Everyone gets +7 for the attended event. Ooh, bonus. I thought they removed bonus points already. Or rather, base points. You got +3 for attended difficulty slider. Slider 1, started for bonus. I see. It's actually a very creative idea. So, difficulty slider 1, you could only use the first warband, which is the one with many pages on it. Get all the weapons in it. And every other warband is worth 10,000 requisition slips. So that means the more objectives you do, the higher the chance you're able to afford a warband to add to your arsenal. The support weapons or stratagems, rather, you can use anything unless you take on the second difficulty slider, in which case you progressively get better stratagems, or rather more variety with your stratagems the more samples you collect. We do have some people who are not comfortable with playing at difficulty 10 in our squad though, so I think we'll only do slider 1.
Weapon.
Launch initiated.
Because you do boot up an automatic again now.
They left someone!
I just I forgot my stamps, hold on.
Nope, you're committing to the bit.
You have to jump down. You have to jump down.
I need to jump down. Oh man, I'm gonna do a flip.
Man, do a flip.
Do a flip.
What is that?
Your best.
Well, my best is my worst, so...
You're doing it anyway. There you go.
Oh wait, I see.
Location. South.
I hear stalkers. Ah shit! There they are.
Requesting air support.
Why only me? There's a big fucking mech. Why don't you attack the mech? Fucking stalker.
Because they only attack the mech if someone's in it.
Come on, brother.
There's another
We shall
one.
move.
Tagging location.
I'll defend your
South.
back.
Objective located.
Wait, I'm taking out a objective. Oh, it's coming back. Welcome, stalker. Welcome back.
I hate impalers in city maps.
Titan. Where's your face, Titan? There you go. Your face, Titan. There. What? Did I miss? How dare you make
There
me
you go,
miss?
now you hit.
How dare you make me miss?
D4 back up.
I'm looking for that impaler. He's fucking with us. Found the charger instead.
Moving.
You guys keep moving forward, I'll hold these guys off.
2 chargers. They're both down. 3 chargers. I'm going for the third one.
Requesting air support.
Third charger down.
Fire in the hole. Calling down a support weapon.
I need to reload again.
I keep forgetting that I don't have grenade pistols.
Yeah, isn't that
I
the
got
main...
T1.
I always
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I always pull out my pistol whenever I have bug nest.
Oh, I'm alive.
Great.
Careful, bro. Careful, bro.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
We kill that impaler?
Found something.
Yeah, I'll kill it. Took 5 grenades. We got it.
Still looking for that sugar nest.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my arm. Fuck my life. No one's left going.
I think that's for break the spray. Spray and pray. I always get the name wrong.
There's an impaler up here on the bucket.
Pray and spray.
Yeah.
You pray first, then you pray.
Deploying sentry.
But I killed the
How
tiger.
about it, guys? Go
That helps.
deliver.
Last hold done.
Bug outpost.
And my sentry
Oh.
killed me on the way. Fucking sentry!
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason I'll bring sentries.
Oh, there's a problem, guys. The extraction is levitating in the air.
Calling down a sentry. Sample selected.
I have grenade launcher. Maybe I can dig the ground. Make it go lower.
Flying.
Sending in an eagle.
It's not high enough, I think. I'm gonna try my jump back. Oh, I got it! I got it! I got it!
Sending in an
Oh no! How will we get in?
calling in reinforcements.
How will we get in? Let me try digging the ground.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
It's not working. Okay, it's not even open. Oh wait, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving! It's moving!
Requesting air support.
Come on! Come on! Prolica! I mean, it's helping us, but come on!
Sending in an eagle.
It didn't land. Let's just kill ourselves to get their requisition slips. Yeah, let's just kill ourselves. Yeah, that will work.
They gave their last breath.